Hi, so my country's Sweden, and we think the best way to solve the Syrian refugee crisis is for all the countries in the EU to just do what we do. And what Sweden does is they just take in as many refugees as possible, and they grant near automatic citizenship. And Sweden looks at pretty much every problem, especially regarding refugees, with a humanitarian viewpoint. So they view them as people, and Sweden believes that like every person could benefit them. So they think that refugees can benefit Sweden culturally and economically. And this is true because over 1/3 of Syrian refugees are highly educated, so they could go straight into work, and that means that um, they could contribute to society, and if they could find a job, they could start paying for themselves. But the problem with Sweden is that since Sweden does treat refugees so well, that so many refugees have gone there, and they're all looking for jobs, and so the Sweden job market, there's not a lot of jobs there because everyone comes to Sweden and takes all the jobs. But if every country in the EU did what we do, no country would have that problem because the refugees would be like evenly dispersed throughout the countries. And Sweden doesn't believe in camps just because if they're in camps, they can't really make a life for themselves or contribute to Sweden society. And countries that don't have like the physical space for refugees should have to pay for refugees in other countries, so they're contributing something. But I think that there's really no other way to like enforce that like every country has to do that, other than just like make it mandatory for countries in the EU. The last panel they had, um, they normally go on consensus, but this time they did majority rules because no one could agree. And I just think that they have to do that this time, just majority rules. And I think the best way for the Syrian to solve the Syrian refugee crisis is for it to just everyone does what Sweden does and grant near automatic citizenship and not have them trapped in camps or anything like that. And I think that would shape up pretty well. And yeah.